Hi guys, and welcome back. So this time we're going to be covering the double lift or the double turnover. I know there are some people that are caught up about the difference between the two. It doesn't actually matter. Just call it a double and you'll be fine. Right, so tricks and how to use the double. So firstly, what is a double? Well, for those that don't know, you have two cards on the top. Let's get a contrasting card actually. So there we go. So we've got the Queen of Diamonds and the Queen of Clubs on top, okay? Or whatever other card is there. So your double is simply that. Two cards turned over as one, so that the card that they see is not actually the card that's on top. Okay? So all you do is, this is the strike double, which is arguably the hardest one. And I know I've covered the strike double on the channel before, but this will be in a little bit more detail and showing you what you can do with it. So you bevel the deck ever so slightly, makes it easier to contact. You bring your finger over and contact the top two cards like so, and then you simply turn them over. Now there are some that say, oh, why do you turn a card over like that for? You don't do that normally, do you? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Only magicians know that, okay? That's why there's thousands of different versions of the double, because magicians are always trying to get ahead of each other, get one up on each other. My double's completely invisible. Well, I've used my double on TV and I've used my double this, that and the other. It doesn't matter. For the average person that you will be performing for most of the time, will not know that that is a strike double. They just won't. That being said, the more versions of the double that you know, the better off you'll be. But just what I'm saying is, don't get caught up in the hype of which double is best. Which double is best is the one that fits with the trick that you're doing and the environment that you're in. Okay? So, you do your double. Oh, God. Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds is the top card. So you turn it back over and give them what they think is the Queen of Diamonds. It's actually not, it's the Queen of Clubs. Well, you have the actual Queen here. And so right now I'm just going to take the next card down. And if you really like, you can do another double here, so that they're convinced that the next card down is actually what you want them to think. So we do another double and reveal the 7 of diamonds, and then give yourself the other queen. It's fine, whichever way around you want to do it. Now, from this point, you can have them hold the card. I don't have another person here, so I'm going to do it on myself. Have them hold the card like so. And you can do a variation of what you may have seen David Blaine do on television, whereas he pretends to thrust the card in and change it like so. He actually does a couple of times like that, and then he does it really quickly and says, now I've got your card, you've got mine, etc. You can do that. because they don't know that you've got another queen. Okay, so if you switch, distract, switch, distract, and then switch, distract, so that they don't remember, and then do the really quick one. Now I've got yours and you've got mine. That's an extremely easy way of using a double. There are, of course, millions and millions of uses for the double, and there is insufficient time in this video to cover even a glimmer of the amount of things you can do with the double. Okay, so go away and research it. Find out some other uses that you can put into your routines that use the double. Because in my mind, fancy sleight of hand is only good for bolstering the ego of the magician. The average spectator will not know or care. In fact, they may even be slightly suspicious if they see over-the-top flourishes and throwing cards up and catching them in the air and all these different things. That will obviously set off their suspicion. So the simpler you can keep things, the less chance you've got of fluffing up, the more convincing it can be to the spectator. It may even help to have a few on-purpose accidents. What I mean by that is this: if you're doing one of those, be messy, be untidy, because it's more convincing to the person that's watching you that you are a normal human being, not someone that messes with cards for every day that is sent. Okay, so be messy, be slightly unorganized, if you like. All of this will help to sell you as an ordinary human being, as opposed to being really flash and arousing suspicion from the very second that you woke up. Okay? Thank you for listening. Be sure to hit all of your notifications, and I'll see you next time.